They've been good. They've been good. We've gone very slow. It's been very fundamental based. Today will actually be the first day that, because of the recruiting calendar that we get into, kind of maximizing time, it'll be the first time we've actually put our whole group together. So we'll do a 1-hour team workout today. But guys have gotten better. They've improved. We try this time of year to take some of the individual weaknesses that they may have and help them get better at it. But as I've said many times, we spend a lot of time on ball handling, passing, those fundamentals, and shooting, and that's something we've done a lot up to this point.
Why is T-John went out of his way to say that ball handling is probably the biggest difference that you noticed? Why is that such an important part of what you try to do?
Well, we play positionless, and we've done that throughout my 10 years as head coach, and literally everybody has to handle the ball. I'm a big believer that you're only as good an offensive player as you are ball handler, and multiple guys handle the ball for us. We're not locked into just one guy. Michael Finke will have to put the ball on the floor at different times, so being able to go with both hands, being able to make moves with the ball is a big part of what we try to do in terms of attacking. So ball handling is a vital part of their individual improvement and ultimately our team success.
I saw an article with Brad Stevens talking about positionless basketball. Do you see this also preparing guys for the next level?
I think it translates, absolutely. I think the one thing that we try to make good basketball players and not label somebody by a number or a position. And I like versatility. I think versatility wins. I think the game is pretty simple. When you can pass, when you can dribble, and when you can shoot it, there's a place for you. And it's our job to find those places and put them in the best position to score, no matter what size you are. So, yeah, the college game mimics a lot the NBA game. I think the shorter shot clock has forced a little bit of positionless basketball, so to speak, but I've never had a lot of size, so we've been forced to play it throughout my career, and it's fun, and I think players really enjoy playing that way.
What do you see from T-John, both as from a basketball and a leadership standpoint?
The biggest thing is from the leadership standpoint, and I'm traditionally pretty hard on point guards. A lot of demands. They're the quarterback. They're the Tom Brady of our team, and his responsibility is not just knowing what he does, but being accountable for the other guys on the court and being the voice and starting to think the way the head coach does, and he's made tremendous strides and tremendous improvements in that. Physically, he's gotten better, absolutely. His body's changed a great deal. He's gotten stronger. I think he fits from a tempo standpoint what we want to do and how we want to play in terms of pushing it. Exceptional passer, and he showed continued improvement in his offensive game. So I've been very, very pleased. But the leadership category has been one with I've been very, very excited about.
Is anyone else stepping up there that you've seen?
Yeah, Finke. Michael's been great. I think that leadership is something that you don't force. This summer, it's been great for me to be around these guys as much as I have been, just to witness and see how guys act. I think that everybody tries to do it a little bit and is trying. The more the merrier, so to speak. Some guys are just uncomfortable with it. But I don't care if it's a freshman. We've seen tremendous leadership here in the last week from Mark Smith, and so it's something that I've been pleased with. But Michael's a very vocal guy. He's a very emotional guy, and his passion is shown through.
Seems like when we talk about your style, we end up talking about offense, but what are you seeing defensively that makes you feel one way or another about this?
I don't know. We weren't very good yesterday, but yesterday was really the first day, to be quite honest, that we have taught one thing defensively, and it was literally a basic fundamental stance, a few things that we talk about in concepts, We'll start spending a little more time this month on that side of things. It's, again, to this point, it's been solely about their improvement, individual improvement, and making them better. Very little team stuff. We'll start putting a little of that in conceptually. And again, we have a couple guys that aren't here, so we don't want to jump too far ahead and lose guys in the process. But you know, we'll work on some fundamental things defensively.
Talk about the freshman coach. What are you seeing from them? And DeMonte, where's he at from a physical standpoint? Like, what does he need?
Well, I like all those freshmen a lot. I've been very, very pleased. I'll tell you, the biggest thing I enjoy is they all have personality. They all have a demeanor about them, a little bit of swagger. Trent has a lot of that. He's a very confident young man, but he's a talented group, and they don't know anything. They think they know a little bit, but they really don't know much in terms of what's coming their way yet. And yet, their work ethic, their culture, their commitment to what we're doing has been great, not just on the court, but in the weight room. And it's a huge adjustment, but I've been very, very pleased with each and every one of them. They've been tremendous.